Barrels toward the Carolinas. Both states tonight are under states of emergency, and that should tell you the importance of what we are looking at here. And we're getting more school closures in by the minute because of Helene. Catawba and Avery County schools will be closed Friday, and now Rock Hill, Fort Mill, Lancaster, Chester, and Clover schools are saying they'll be on e-learning on Friday. There's no word yet on any changes from Charlotte Mecklenburg schools. Of course, we'll keep you posted as soon as we get word of any changes.